And now we have someone who's truly, truly multifaceted. Karan Johar, director, producer, television host, and a newly turned actor.
Hey Priyanka, hey Vikram, no, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Karan, always great to have you with us. Now, Karan, women always play a very central character in your movies. Is that a conscious decision?
Well, I'm somebody, to answer your question, I'm somebody who's been brought up by my mother and my father, and I've had a solid equation with both. But being the only child, there was a lot that I actually picked up from my mother about women, about motherhood, about being a wife, about, I was friends with my mother, so, I understood her perspective on almost every occasion. And having said that, I've always had lots of friends who've been women predominantly, and I've heard about their lives, their struggles, their relationships, their traumas, their trials, tribulations, everything. And I've always got a very strong perspective from a woman's perspective. And I suppose subliminally and subconsciously that has kind of walked through the characters, my protagonists on celluloid. And I've always had very strong female protagonists, and I get their balance, their emotional level, the high level of kind of volatility that they have within themselves, and how they've been. So women for me are very special, and I believe they're stronger than men in various ways. In fact, I always say that, later on in life, when a woman and a man have to succumb to death, I always hope it's the man who does first, because a woman can endure it much better than a single man can.
Wow. Well, Karan, this is a conversation you and I have had many, many times. So I want to ask you, in the past you said vocally and to your friends as well that, you want to adopt a baby girl. What happened to those plans?
If I adopt, which is one of the things, it will only be a girl. I think it's something that I've always wanted. I believe women are always more of a sense of support, especially when you do that, when you adopt, you're doing it somewhere selfishly as well. Somewhere you're doing it for yourself. You're doing something as your backup plan for when you're old and you need help and you need that support. And for me, I don't think there's no son in the world can do that better than a daughter can. So the reason why I'm doing that is purely selfish, because I think daughters are everything. They complete a family more than ever. They are a sense of support to their parents more than any son can really be. I'm not generalizing, that's by personal experience. And I'm more than anything else, the level of compassion and emotion that a woman brings to the table is beyond what a man is capable of.
All right, Karan. Well, we've seen some really strong stories already today, and we're going to see some further, both about women who've suffered, but also those who fought the odds and been really successful about it. Would you ever consider making a movie on this issue?
Well, I think it's always great to tell a true story, and that's something that I've always wanted to do. And of course, the emergence and triumph of a woman through her obstacles is something that we've seen on various platforms: world cinema, Indian cinema, regional cinema. And of course, if the story is something that is solid, like I remember my endeavor when I was making My Name is Khan, I actually went to make a different story. But when I heard about this couple and what they went through post 9/11 in America, that became a story and a film for me. So if something touches me and moves me, why not?
Well, Karan, I want to ask you, this is something which is very, very close to everyone, especially who've been involved in this. And I know this is something very close to you. What do you think about initiatives like this?
Well, I think supporting the girl child, supporting the endeavors of education in the zone of the girl child is an imperative and completely paramount move to make by humanity in general. I think that's the one thing that I believe very strongly in. I believe in education, and I believe to empower a woman, to empower a girl is really taking strides that the nation really needs to do. I think it's because we don't empower the woman enough in our country, we face so many obstacles on a social level. So I'm all about this movement. I'm in full support of it, and I'm extremely grateful to all of you who are part of this grand endeavor.
Wait, I have to ask him this. Okay, so I'm just saying, I'm not asking for anything. It's only 12,000 rupees to educate a girl for a year. I'm just telling you. Then?
Personally, I don't know exactly what the logistics are, but I would like to contribute 10 lakhs to the education and to adopt whatever can be done in the given scenario.
All right, 10.
You are amazing, Karan. It would have been so lovely to have you here, but I'm very happy with your check.
Right, Karan. Thanks a lot, Karan. Wonderful having you with us all the time. 10 lakhs.
10 lakhs.
I'm trying to calculate,
I'm trying to do the maths also.
It's something like more than 100. Certainly more than 100 girls.
83 girls.
83 girls. So 83 girls are going to go to school thanks to Karan Johar. So that